First of all, 6 o'clock, we'll open a public hearing for the 25-26 general assistance. There has been an increase and the maximum is up to 5.5%, 5.9%. Overall, 4.4. So basically, the maximum has increased.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I'm comparing it with last year's. General assistance.
There's two things that we look at tonight. One is the ordinance, and the other are the appendices. The appendices talk about the amounts for various types of assistance, housing, food, electricity, whatever. So in the ordinance itself, we have the option to continue on with the old ordinance or accept the new updated ordinance. I would suggest that we think seriously about doing the new updated ordinance, because one of the things they did was they completely reorganized it. And so if you look at the red line version of it, the front 15 pages are all red. Reorganized it, they put the definitions in the front instead of in the back and whatnot. So, and then they put the new date for the revision on every page. There are a few other things that they've included. One is that by state law we have to post when general assistance administrators available, and what hours, how many days a week, whatnot. And there's another one here. They no longer spell out general assistance in the ordinance, it's GA. And a few other similar type of changes that are not really significant. The temporary lodging rules have changed. State law to limit how much assistance they can get if they're in a hotel.
Which hotel in Baldwin was that lodging?
Doesn't necessarily have to be in a hotel in Baldwin. The thing is, it's spelled out that if a person lives in Baldwin, we're responsible for the general assistance, even if they go somewhere else for a while.
So if we start out being responsible for it, we're responsible for it forever?
No.
Up to about 6 months.
Okay.
But you know, that's the history of general assistance. I mean, if you read the old stories about somebody getting sick or something in Hiram and they're Baldwin resident, there'd be a fight over who pays for the house.
Right.
Who's responsible for administrating the ordinance?
We have a general assistance administrator. What's her name?
Paige.
And she's doing it for a number of towns in Cumberland County.
So she travels from she's here one day a week and there another day? Or
she's not here in the office. She's over the phone. If she needs to, she'll come.
She does it remotely by Zoom call, or what? How is that done?
Phone. Well, she doesn't do it very often either. We get paid her by the hour now, instead of one lump sum, a yearly sum, so it's by the hour now, so it's a lot cheaper than we used to do it.
She's contracted through Cumberland County.
Yeah.
But she will meet with people wherever they're at, So if they're not able to, do things remotely, then she will come here. Well, lots of times, if need be, we'll scan things, for her, or she'll come out, pick up information, meet with them. So, what's her last name?
It's hard to say, Columbus,
Kumbakis.
Kumbakis, yeah,
Find her on the calendar.
K-O-U.
Yeah.
So, and as Jim mentioned, the other half of it are the schedules. Just, my opinion is that for the appendices, which give the schedule, if you don't accept the state's recommended, appendices, you're required to do your own analysis. And I wouldn't know where to begin. I mean, you'd have to go do a survey and whatnot, and so the recommendation is that we accept the general systems ordinance as amended for 2025 and the schedules or appendices that go with it.
Any comments, any questions?
Well, I guess we vote on it after we're done the hearing, but
Oh, yeah.
anybody questions or concerns?
So this is basically something we could do in-house, like when we, we was in that little bond and we had Larry Jordan come in for a bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And even somebody like that has to adhere to most of the state standards, I would think.
I think they're required now to have special training as
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, he did, he had special training.
certification.
Yeah. I guess he's still doing it for Sebago too.
Yeah. I mean, my only problem is with most things that come down the pike is the, being forced to accept their wordage, And it would really leave you any option otherwise.
Well, we do have the option of doing our own.
Doing your own, yeah, but,
What we have to supply to the state.
right, which we could do at any time after this, this is accepted for a year, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, every year to year.
But you gotta ask yourself, what would it cost to hire somebody to do a analysis of all these costs, and come up with our own appendices, when our general assistance, I think, is in the neighborhood of about $10,000-12,000 a year?
Yeah.
That's including, the biggest cost is paying, Page.
Yeah.
The actual cases are minuscule, so at this point, I don't think it's worth it.
Right. And that's what I was gonna say, at this point, it doesn't affect Walden that much. But we gotta think of the bigger picture where the legislature has taken over everything in our home rule. So then we get started pummeled with housing projects. That's when the general assistance is gonna start kicking in for the town. And it will be years down the road, but it won't happen. So that's a concern, not really a concern this year, because I know Baldwin doesn't have that mass amount of people that need the general assistance, so and the ones in Baldwin, I'd be glad to help out, so. Yeah, guess for a second, I guess we do from this point,
Yeah, well, close public hearing. So we'll go through.
May I ask a couple questions?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Hi, my name is Tammy Sutton. I'm the president of the Baldwin Area Food Pantry.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, as far as people that come in, do they just come in here and ask for your support to buy groceries for them, or what part of general assistance do you look at for them?
Usually we let it go through Paige first.
Yeah.
Either we can contact Paige, or they can contact themselves, the general assistant lady. And we work with her if details need to be worked out, and stuff like that, yeah.
What she'll do is she'll do an analysis of their financial situation, and then obviously needed based off of that.
When you do it, ask them whether they go to the food pantry.
Right.
Well, I was just wondering if that is, I guess I need to speak to Paige if she's aware of the food pantry. If she's not from this area, I don't know if she's aware of it. What do you think?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
It is, but I think that about every town has a food pantry of sort.
She has a lot of resources, so, you know, if people don't necessarily qualify for general assistance, they may qualify for other things. You know, whether it be fuel help, so she's got a lot of resources, a lot of contacts that she can direct people to. That's certain. You can reach out to her and touch base with her as well.
Is she working out of Opportunity Alliance?
No.
Cumberland County.
Okay.
We were with Opportunity Alliance, but they dropped the towns that they were working with, so we had to look at, other avenues, and Cumberland County formed their own general assistance program.
Okay, thank you.
Any other comments? Then we'll close the hearing. First thing on the agenda is review and approve September 30th, 2025 minutes.
Will we approve the minutes as written?
Second.
All in favor? To review and approve October 14th, 2025 warrant.
Will they be accepted as printed?
Second.
All in favor? Now, to 25-26 general assistance ordinance.
All right, I move that we accept the general assistance ordinance amended version for 2025, along with the MMA prepared appendices.
I'll second that motion for this year.
We'll
It
see
gets
next
us
year,
sorted, right?
Wait till the hordes descend on us.
All in favor?
All right. Off of the Hammond Ballroom. Signed this 14th day.
River Road speed concerns. What the speed is going up River Road, we've got complaints about that. And they asked if we could do something, contact Cumberland County, because they haven't been able to.
I've actually called them 3 times.
Oh, okay.
I'm Clark Welch, I'm the gentleman who sent the email.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I've asked them I've offered to have them have a patrol car. I live on the corner on Firefly Drive. I've offered to have them sit on my property. 2 other gentlemen at the end of Firefly Drive who live on River Road have offered the same thing. And we've spoken to the dispatcher, and they said, we'll have someone reach out to you. 3 times they have not replied. I've gone to the state of Maine, to the state police department, and asked the same thing. They were very frustrated, and they said there's nothing they could do, and they suggested I go to the town to see what they could do to, as they put it, the town of Baldwin pays Cumberland County Sheriff's Department to patrol this area.
Passing the buck, right? Yeah. Well, the reason why I laugh
There's
is
nothing about politics that they pass the buck.
Yeah. The reason why I laugh is, you know, it's the same old story with Cumberland County, both Diaz and have their runarounds with Cumberland County. So we can contact them and see what they.
Yeah. I would, you know, they fly down that road. Everybody knows that. What upset me the most was I live by Pigeon Brook.
Yeah.
My property butts Pigeon Brook.
Okay.
And I was walking my dog up there now. I wear a 100,000 lumen headlamp with a blinking red light, and I have my dog with me.
Yeah.
And you can see someone coming, I will step to the side, pull her in, have her sit, wait for them to go by. And one guy in a Chevy Silverado not only went by me very quickly, as he went by me, he hit the throttle to the floor. And he's not the only one. There's a white Ford F-150 who does the same thing, and a lady in a Chrysler Sebring who does the same thing too.
No respect.
Well, you know, I mean, really, you know what the speed, do you have any idea what the speed limit is on that road?
Is it posted?
It's 30. No, it's actually 30.
Is it?
Yeah, because if you put your GPS on, it will show you the speed of the street, and it says 30 miles an hour.
Huh.
So, yeah, I was surprised about that too, but the point is they're not doing 30 and they're not doing 40.
Is it posted 30?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I thought unposted roads in the state are 40 miles an hour.
45.
Is it 45?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going by what my GPS
Yeah.
says. I'm not an expert at it, but I can tell you one thing, they're doing better they're going quite a bit faster than that. And a lot of people, I mean, there are good people on that road who do slow down when they see me. And I'm out at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So, when my dog wants to walk, I walk her.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But I think it's kind of a dangerous situation. I would, you know, I tried to go to the proper channels, and I'd rather go to the proper channels the first time and take it from there. But if you could do something, I'd be forever in your debt. If you could at least make a call to them, see what you could do, I'd appreciate it. I mean, my property is on the corner, and they could sit there as long as they like, and
Yeah.
more than welcome to. I'll even buy them breakfast.
Maybe we can get, Chris to get a speed sign, you know, we have a speed sign that measures your speed.
Oh, you do?
And last time I know it was broken, somebody threw a bottle at it.
Go
Up on the
figure.
West Baldwin Church, up into the West Baldwin Cemetery, so it does work a little bit, but, well, yeah.
Oh, is that the one that they had down by the fire station?
Yeah.
40, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, one of the numbers is halfway there, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind them doing that either. That wouldn't bother me in the least bit either.
How's that?
Because they come up from the non-paved section, that's where they usually go.
Yeah.
First thing in the morning.
The sheriff's department has one of those signs also.
Oh, do they?
And they will put what you want on it, and because they asked me
Yeah.
what I wanted to put on it, and I said, you wouldn't put what I want on it.
But I appreciate you taking the time to have this discussion, I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Thank you, sir, I appreciate that.
Sand Pond residents. Nancy,
Yeah, so, when we had that meeting on the 29th with the lawyer
yeah,
and Don and you and Bob were there. And, I think we all felt leaving that meeting that the court hearing on the second wasn't gonna happen.
Right.
Seeing they hadn't been able to deliver the summons.
yeah.
So the court hearing didn't happen. So kind of looking to see what our next steps are and to just make sure like we're all kind of in lockstep as to, you know, how we move forward.
Yeah.
Don did return a call of mine to him, and, so he did say that legal is still looking at it, but he mentioned that there were additional affidavits that need to be delivered.
I believe so.
What he said at the meeting that, Tim and I were at was, this is what the town attorney said, was they need to file a new affidavit with the court, and one that allows them to, do a alternate way of, verifying that he's been served. In other words, if we won't take it, after 3 attempts, you leave it on the doorstep or nail it to the door or whatever.
We're gonna just,
Yeah, whatever, that works, but it's gonna take time, it's a more timely thing, so.
Right, but is it going to take, like, more time than it did to get the original summons back?
Yeah, I think so, I understood from David Murray that it will take more time, because,
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what Don was trying to tell me, was that they were asking for additional information, like, is this guy affiliated with any military, you know, arm or?
I think he was filling that out today, cause
Yeah.
Deb was, talking about selecting in the meeting. He was in there
Okay,
discussing it with her, so.
okay,
So I think
And,
he's in the process anyway.
okay. And so, the town is still on board that this needs to go
Oh, yeah.
forward, and it needs to happen.
Oh, yeah. We can't stop now.
Right.
Kind of frustrated that it didn't get served already, but
Right,
that's,
I
that goes back to Cumberland County.
Yeah.
yeah, no,
And,
I get that, and,
mhm.
I don't know if there's anything, if there anything, I don't know. It just seems, you just wonder how hard did the deputies try to serve them, you know?
Right.
So I'm not sure if there's anything that can be done.
And that's, you know, sad to say, but it's out of our hands as far as that. I mean, all we can do is task people with
Right.
things,
Mhm.
whether the things get followed through.
Mhm.
But the deputies are saying it's a civil suit. When does it become not a civil suit? I mean, the guy's getting away with a lot of injustice.
Civil suit, you mean between the town
And then,
and mayor?
I think it would always go.
It would always be a civil
Yeah.
suit, I would think. I'm not a lawyer, but as far as terminology, it's always between, he's in our town and,
Yeah,
you
But he
know.
knowingly knows that papers are trying to be served.
Mhm.
yeah.
Isn't that breaking the law so that you could go beyond a civil suit? I mean,
I don't know if the state of Maine would be interested in taking up our litigation, you know what I mean? I don't think, I don't know, that'd be a question for the lawyer, I'm just kind of speaking off the cuff.
I mean, I think this would need to be confirmed, but Don did say that right now, everything that Bennett has done has been considered a misdemeanor, but as soon as he, like, doesn't show up for the court case or goes against the court, then that becomes criminal.
Yeah.
And
you're
then it
right.
has more teeth.
Contempt of court, you could be.
Right,
if
I
he-
mean, I guess
if
it's
he
still
served-
criminal in civil sense, but it's criminal.
Yeah, if he served and a hearing is performed, and then he does it again afterwards, that would be, I would imagine that would be contempt of court, and that would be a arrestable offense.
Mhm.
did any of you hear that last hurrah he had?
I heard it, it was, seemed to be louder, I could hear it in my house, it seemed to be louder, I don't know. if it was-
Music, PA system,
Oh,
and
really?
ungodly racing.
Yeah.
Probably with revenge.
And he had a rehearsal for it 2 weeks before, so that was,
Right.
that was fun. And just FYI, on Sunday, I wouldn't say that it was a rally, but for like maybe 3 hours, Sunday afternoon, there was, motocross racing going on. And you could hear it, it was just concentrated in one area, and, going
Yeah.
round. So, I don't know that it was official, so I didn't see anything advertised, but
Yeah.
there was definitely activity.
My understanding, he's not supposed to be doing any of that
Right,
at all down there.
right.
Yeah, Joe.
Now, you said something earlier that I just wanted to know something about, and that was, what is him having anything to do with the military organization?
Got anything to do with it?
I mean, that's like dual level justice, and I don't like it. You know,
I don't know. Yeah,
I'm really curious about that.
yeah.
Okay? I can be curious, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, when he told me that it sounded weird, and it was sounded weird to Don too, but,
I guess there's some federal papers Don had to fill out, and
Yeah.
they wanted to know if he was ever in the military, and Don didn't say, I don't know, he didn't want to sign it, and Deb didn't want to sign it either, to notarize it. So I guess Don talked to Big Oregon today. So,
yeah. Yeah, and I don't know, it just sounded like it was, they were asking for even more than what they had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, I don't know, but I just, I think, just wanted to make sure that everybody still is on board with moving forward with
Yeah.
it, and, from our perspective, Don has done a great job.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been on top of it, he's responded above and beyond, I'm sure what he had hoped that he would have to do.
Yeah, right. I think all of us feel the same way, that
Yeah.
we didn't want to see it come this far, and
Right,
try to avoid that.
right, and stuff, and then, I guess it's fairly public knowledge that there's something about foreclosure going on.
Yeah, there's a bank has foreclosed, well, they didn't foreclose. I talked to the bank attorney and clarified that it's a notice of impending foreclosure.
Free foreclosure.
And, but she's processing the paperwork. And they're going through the same thing with it.
Yeah,
It should be, the warning, stay away from him, he's dangerous. So,
yeah,
they,
but this could also just be a way of getting, or delaying getting signed too.
yeah, it could be.
Because, he could pay it off, he could get through the court case and then pay it off, and, I don't know, it's just suspicious.
Yeah,
Did you contact the sheriff's department to get our report?
I did. I gave him the Don.
I only asked because we hadn't had any updates.
Did you see the ones that I provided? That was shortly after our meeting.
Yeah, you do.
Well, we don't see them, but
They didn't-
Don did tell me that.
Okay. Yeah, we should have passed them on to you guys. Keep you guys in the loop anyway.
Yeah,
I thought Don was gonna do that.
Yeah, that would be good, because,
I don't think there's
particularly like.
anything more than you already know.
Right.
Pardon me?
There wasn't anything more than you already know.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Just,
If you guys want to make the complaint.
I just feel the lawyer's dragging his feet.
He can only do as much as he can, I don't think he's dragging his feet, he can only do, you gotta follow the law, the rules, and he's trying to be careful not to get thrown out on some technicality.
Well, he admits he dropped the ball prior.
Yeah, not keeping up with criminal accountable, yeah.
not really. I'm things don't go our way, we tend to wanna blame somebody, but actually what he told you, and I suspect it's what he did, was he tried to jump the gun a little bit on the system by scheduling a court hearing
Yeah.
before they actually served the guy, giving it, what? You have to have 10 days.
10 days, yeah.
And they were, hopefully they would be able to serve him with his notice before the 10-day window started, and it couldn't happen.
But he also said had he tried to serve it 3 times, we wouldn't have been in this predicament, too.
No, that, serve it 3 times is an alternate way that the court will judge whether it is, they've done their due diligence in trying to serve it.
Right, yeah.
But you have to serve a different notice with the court.
So,
I know it's frustrating, it really is frustrating for people to, they want things done right away, but it's gonna take some time.
yeah,
And
but if it's gonna take some time, if we can, get some updates periodically, or,
Yep.
we can push the questions to you guys also.
Yeah, right,
But,
right.
it's, but to your point, Bob, wouldn't the summons have to have the court date on the summons? I mean, if you're issuing a summons to court, and you don't give them the court date, I mean, that,
Yeah.
so it would have to have a court date, right?
Yeah. But you have to, so our town attorney, David Rory, is the one who scheduled it with the court for a particular date,
Mhm.
with the assumption that he would get it, served to the gentleman, so that he would have it 10 days before the appearance in court.
Right. So he cut it too close.
He got it too close, that's what he told us, and he said,
Yeah.
the intent was to cut it close so that last weekend's event couldn't happen.
Right.
But if it did, it would have been
Right.
Yeah.
a
Violation.
violation.
Another fine.
Yeah. So in actuality, we couldn't get it in, it set us back a little bit.
Yeah.
In the next procedure, he's gonna have to, schedule it far enough out so that he can get the 3 attempts in,
Mhm.
get them documented, and then,
Mhm. And then does he have to file, so after 3 attempts, if they're unsuccessful, then do they have to file something else with the court to get the special? No, okay.
So was the lawyer in contact with you people, or is he in contact with someone?
Don primarily.
Yeah. Good, what's up?
Think so.
That's good. We'll keep you informed of what's going on,
Yeah,
when we know. I mean, that's.
right, well, I just, after that meeting, I just thought it was important to touch base and, just make sure that it's
Right, yeah.
still moving, and
Yeah, oh, it is, yeah.
it would be refreshing to go into next spring without thinking about burnout.
Right. Right, you have a peaceful summer next year, hopefully you will do. Okay, next thing, 19 Dearborn Road. You think we need to get that cleaned up?
We do, and what we saw was a lot of stuff there.
I'm gonna take a ride.
Huh?
I gotta take a ride up there.
Do you mind if I call CIA and have them come up and join me there and see what stuff they would haul away for us?
Yep,
I think they'll take metal,
I think it'd be beneficial.
yep.
Everybody, yeah.
they'll get some of it. At least start. The other thing is, I think we need to have a survey of the property. It's close to 2 acres, but not quite, as I've been told by somebody who paced it off, I guess. And I think our official records show that it's just under 2 acres.
Oh.
But exactly what it is.
to see, yeah.
At some point, we're gonna have to do something with it. Give away, sell it, something.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't mind, I'll contact our surveyor and see if I can get
I
a
was
price
gonna-
to survey it.
I was gonna say, probably like to get that started now.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Reminders, tomorrow is senior luncheon at noon time. We have tri-town meeting next Monday night. Anything else? Asking for questions from you, have you got anything to?
Are you looking at me or?
Yeah, I used to go around and
I need to, speak to someone about, putting us, the Baldwin Area Food Pantry in the budget,
Okay,
so that we can get some support, because with the church being closed down and the building being sold, the food pantry has no support right now.
Can we get your, can you break down your name, phone number here for us,
Yes,
where you live? Yeah.
and, so we're going to be writing a grant or,
so you need financial support?
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
And I'm hearing a lot of rumors as to what, Mr. White is going through with all the building issues and stuff, the TW tree service.
Yeah,
So he's not relaying any information to us. He's just like letting us be.
so you don't know whether you're gonna have a home there in the future, right?
Right.
Okay,
He hasn't said one way or the other, so,
yeah, yeah,
just what rumors that I've heard from different people that have come to town meetings or, spoken to Don or, you know, whatever things are happening. I don't know what's true and what's not true.
yeah,
But, either way, we're gonna be asking the Baldwin area for some help
okay,
with keeping that going.
okay.
Who was the primary supporter of that? Was it the church?
Yes,
It was.
yes.
What about the West Baldwin Methodist Church? Have you talked to them? The Methodist Church in West Baldwin?
I'm at the church,
You're at the East Baldwin Church, though.
no, I'm at the West
You're
Baldwin.
at the West Baldwin Church.
You're asking if we support
You're talking,
the Baldwin Area
Yes.
Food Pantry? Yes,
okay,
very little, like $40 a month is not,
wow, okay.
is all the West Baldwin Church is doing, but, yeah, that's not paying the oil bill.
Well, we just went through the budget process at the town meeting, doesn't mean we can't do something, so.
Right, so the other one-
Generate a statement of need if we can, and
Yeah,
we'll can look at it.
Okay.
yeah,
I don't have to wait until you start looking at, like, next year's budget. I can do it, like, anytime now, or like.
yeah, you can do it anytime, yeah, yeah.
Very good, I shall do that.
Maybe we can come up with something, yeah.
Good, okay.
Anything else?
I think that's all I had.
Okay, Kathy?
Thank you.
Joe? Nope. Mary?
No, thank you for asking.
You guys all set over there? Yep.
I had a call from the Warden Service, and he is scheduled to meet with me one day next month to discuss what they've done,
Okay,
along with the Parks and Recreation guy from Saco Club, Safety Club.
okay, yeah,
So I didn't know if they'd gotten back to you or not.
no, I haven't heard anything, yeah.
I had told them that things were very good. There'd only been one person that was lying down by when I was walking the dog, and I went like this to him, and he wished me a Merry Christmas, and, kept going. But other than that, it's been great.
If you talk to him again and have him call us to see, you know, schedule everybody to, we can schedule everybody to meet. We'll join in too. Yeah. Chad, again? Don, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Well,
Nothing tonight,
what's that?
so nothing tonight.
Nothing tonight? Usually don't come here. Mary Ellen?
No, I'm all set.
Bruce? Anything else? You all set?
Yeah, you know, if you can get that sign up there that we have, even if it doesn't work perfectly,
Okay, yeah.
something, or as the young lady mentioned, you know, maybe,
Cumberland County.
I don't know if they're gonna get there to give you that, but, you know, thank you, by the way. But if you can get that, I think that at least might help,
Yeah,
and if it doesn't, we'll take it to the, we'll see what we have to do. But if you could at least make a call with the Cumberland County Sheriff's Department, I would truly appreciate it.
okay. Robert? Rob? Yes?
I just wanna clarify, you said Tri-Town meeting, I didn't think we had anything for a couple months because of impending,
Oh,
of secretary.
we still having them, or is, maybe, did we cancel?
I just don't wanna mess
I
with
remember,
that.
I can't remember
I
either.
thought she
I
said
just do that automatically,
okay,
and I haven't been advised of,
Okay. I know we did,
any changes,
we
but.
did an estimate of paychecks for the next couple months.
Oh, yeah, that's right, too.
So,
I think you're right.
Yeah.
We canceled this.
yeah, I mean, if we all show up, if we just, you know what I mean? I don't know, I was under the assumption that it was,
Yeah, she did send
Something to look into, yeah.
two warrants for us to sign.
she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're done.
Oh.
I forgot something.
Oh.
On behalf of the board, I wanna thank Dale for the work on the stairs, and Mariella and Bruce for clearing out the back, so we now have our 3 parking lot spaces back there.
Oh, really?
Everything looks really good.
Yeah?
Thank you guys very much.
Good. So, yeah, I think you're right. I think,
Hmm.
so, cancel that.
Just check before you show up, just, that's all.
Yeah, right, right. I don't have anything.
I move to adjourn.
Second.
Okay. And we go into executive session. Executive session, I move the select board go into executive session pursuant of 1 NRSA section 05A to discuss personnel matters.
Second.
Thank you, Robert.